Hi, I'm Sean, one of the co-founders here at Pippa, and today I'm going to be starting a very special project. I'm going to be using the Tell a Story function to go through every single detailed aspect of our platform across multiple videos. I'm going to be telling a story that has all three of my kids inside, uses a complex plot, objects, scenes, and everything else we can throw at it to see the best video that we can create on our platform. Now, like I said, this is going to spread over multiple videos. So if you're watching our advanced series, every single one of these videos will contain the same story. Okay, so let's get started with our story. I'm going to use the Tell a Story feature. And we have two ways that you can tell a story on Pippa. You can chat with Pippa, or you can use the Story Wizard. Now, my personal favorite is the Story Wizard, and that's what we're going to use today because it allows us to see a lot more details as we go. The Chat with Pippa feature is also fantastic, but to use the Story Wizard is going to allow us to pause and look at all of the different user interface components piece by piece so that you can create your own story in any way that you want. To get started, click on Use the Story Wizard. It's going to bring you to the Design Your Story page. Now, I'm going to baseline again on what you are looking at. On the left side is your Pippa sidebar. That's where you can access old projects. You can access the learning page of the Pippa channel. You can see how many tokens you have. You can get into your user settings. This is more of an admin panel and a navigation panel. On the right side is your project card. Now, this is going to build out as we build the project, and it will carry us all the way to the storyboard, where it will no longer be there because all of the images will be created. To start your story, we first have to fill out this page. This page is incredibly important because things like our art style, our aspect ratio, the quality of our videos, how we tell a story, and the format of the story are all decided here up front. I'm going to just go through line by line together as we fill it out. I'm going to call this the big day at the park. I'm going to make it a 9x16, and I'm going to change the art style. Now at Pippa, we team up with real artists, and every time you generate a story with a real artist, that artist is going to get paid for every image and video that is created. For this walkthrough, I'm going to use the Lantern Hollow style. Now, this was created by Dungeon Studios, and when you click on an art style from a real artist, you can see original artwork by that artist. You can see a range gallery where you see lots of different images that have been created in that art style to allow you to have a sense of what it will look like. And you can click on the animation preview to see what a video will look like in that same art style. Now I'm going to click on Lantern Hollow. We'll click Use This Style, and the animation has updated to let you know that that art style is now selected. Next is quality. Now we offer two levels of quality here, economy and standard. Now on our platform, we use lots of different video models, but we simplify it for you at this stage based on how many tokens you're willing to spend to create your animation. Economy is much cheaper, 1,500 coins per minute on average, while standard ranges around 3,000 coins per minute and up. Now, the differences can be quite extreme depending on the type of story you tell. Now, if you have a very simple story or a few characters, or you just want to create a first draft to get a sense of what it would look like, we suggest economy. But if you're creating a real video with dynamic movement, multiple people talking on screen, you want to try our standard flow. Now, as of August 2026, our standard flow uses the CDance platform. CDance 2.0 and 2.5 are supported on our platform. The next thing to pick is your story format. Now, there's two types of story format, story-driven and narration. Story-driven, as the tooltip shows, will create a story with action and dialogue. Individual characters will talk. It'll feel a lot like a movie. While narration will feel a lot more as if someone was reading something like a storybook to you, or you were listening to a commercial with a voiceover. Narration is exactly that. A single voice will talk over the entire story. Now, this is an incredible workflow if you're uploading your own audio. Let's say that you and your daughter have made an audio track of saying something. Narration works best because your actual voice will play over the animation. Last, you have 3 ways to tell the story. You can write with Pippa, you can use a document or an audio file from your computer or your phone, or you can record audio directly on our platform. We're going to use Write with Pippa today, and I'll explain it on the next screen. But Docker Audio will prompt you to upload something directly, and Record Audio will take you to a recording screen where you can record your audio, and when you're done, you can trim it to make it exactly the way you want in the final video. And as you can see on the right side, our art style has updated, the aspect ratio of vertical video, the quality is now at standard, and the characters, well, they're added on the next page. You can also click on any of these on the right side. They'll either bring you back to this screen, or if you're not on this screen, it'll give you a pop-up where you can make the change. Okay, at this point, I've created the beginnings of my story. It has a name, I've picked an art style, an aspect ratio. I'm going to be doing it with the standard level of quality. It's story-driven, and we're going to write with Pippa. I'm ready to go to the next step. In our next video, we are going to go over the project assets page. But for now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.